So I have been running some things in my off time, not streaming, just getting to 65. I did a couple underbog runs, and what else? Did Mana Tombs a few times, and finally did the escort. I'm gonna have to really just, geez Louise. I'm trying to get used to Life Bloom. It's really annoying. Like, it's shit. Too much pulling, guys. Too much pulling. Mana. Pulling too much. But we don't use mana. We feel like we're gonna keep going. Yeah, you're gonna die. Damn it, keep those dark casters off me. Those dark casters are a problem. You got to interrupt those casts. Wouldn't be a problem except for those dark casters, man. If a group doesn't know that they're supposed to stop that cast, it just kills almost all my mana. But they have to be able to line of sight me to do it. So. This warrior is like, I want to die. I want to jump in there and die. To be fair, I was typing when he died, so it's sort of my fault, but I had to explain. I'm trying to do my part. When you see their mana burn cast. As I said, I was trying to say, I'm trying to get used to Life Bloom. It's a very powerful spell, but you have to learn a different way of playing and healing to use it properly. Like it does that big slam at the end. It's sort of like the opposite of a regrowth, where regrowth has that big hit at the beginning and then has a ticking hot. Life Bloom is the opposite. It does like a ticking hot and then a boom explosion if you let it go, right? If you don't cast it again. I've gotten nothing from all these Mana Tombs runs. Like one thing. It was an idol for just cat form, and that was it. Use the wrong one. But my healing is good right now. Like when I'm healing. When I'm not typing on the keyboard, my healing is up to 869. Oh, that's right. I did get one item from here, and that was from the quest. That was from the escort quest. So again, Druid healing is almost always anticipatory. So you're like anticipating, okay, soon this is going to happen. So you're like, you know, one of those notifications is if there's a red frame around something, that means they have aggro. And so they're likely going to get damaged soon. But you can see how, okay, so I put that hot on that person, right? So watch that. It's going to go boop and finish up right there. And it's on a non-tank. It actually can be pretty considerable. Darkcaster. Now I can't line of sight it. If he gets a cast off, he's going to burn all my mana. Okay. I am using mana regeneration food as well, which helps. See that little tick at the end where it goes bloop, and it goes back up. Trying to sneak water here and there. The problem is the mage handed me like cheaper water, so it takes a little bit longer to get back. I'm just gonna have to buckle and get level 65 water at the vendor in Shatrath, or probably Honor Hold, wherever I'm. Okay, good job, good job, good job. I asked the mage earlier if he could decurse, because it saves me a lot of headache. Let's see, I can probably get it at, I limited the number of things I'm watching up here. So, Honor Hold, I can get water. Poison, goodbye. Poison I can do without leaving healing form, or tree form. So I can tell he's going to get damaged because he's red. He didn't get damaged because he's ranged, but he could very well have. Nice big heal at the end there. Oh, no poison for you. Top him off. I think we're doing the escort again because he cleared all the mobs, so that's fine. I've already done it, so I don't need it again, but this is still good. Top that off with the rejuve. The rejuve will kick in every 3 seconds. And keep him, it'll get him all the way back up to, wow, almost all the way back up. Yeah, this guy's a problem. The terrors are awful. Oh dear. Don't get out of line of sight of me. The beautiful thing too about Life Bloom is it ticks every second. So you can see those green numbers go boop, boop. As opposed to tick, 2, 3. Tick, 2, 3. And the reason I didn't stream until now is because I didn't want to show off that I was trying to get used to using Life Bloom again, because it was like really making me grumpy. That, I mean, it's a powerful spell and I love it, but I'm used to the way it works in retail and in MOP, which is almost the same. And the way it works here is a little bit different. It's very similar, but a little bit different. Like normally I would wait for a regrowth proc using Omen of Clarity, and I would cast regrowth for free, and that would refresh my life. That happens from I think Wrath of the Lich King and onward, but that doesn't work here. There is no, because they fixed Omen of Clarity basically in Wrath to where I don't have to be in melee range and hitting things for it to proc. It just procs like on ticks of Life Bloom. Every Life Bloom tick has a chance of proccing Omen of Clarity. So it's sort of an incentive to always cast. I hate it when he does that. He silences me and puts a dot on me, and so I can't do anything. It's like, do I heal myself when I come out of this, or do I heal the enemy? What if he puts it on me again? Am I screwed? There's all sorts of nodes back there that I can harvest. I also worked on leveling up my herbalism, so now I'm up to 375. So I can harvest any herb, which is a nice feeling. Good job putting them on the steps. It's exactly where you want them. So watch that boom right there. Watch the boom right there. I'll put another one on him. Shit, I should have let that last regrowth or rejuvenation tick go off. That was my bad. There's one dicey pull here. Okay, good. You got the NPCs by themselves without the terror. I'll let that tick. Okay. Reapply it. Hopefully it gets the terror by itself. My regen is right now 198 with the mana spring. When you see me click and it goes all the way up really fast, that's Swift Mend. And since I'm not using regrowth, usually, it's always consuming a rejuve. As opposed to casting a regrowth. Bit too much damage. That was fun.
What is this? Oh, you must forgive me, but I was not expecting company. As you can see, we are somewhat preoccupied right now. But no matter. As I am a gracious host, I will tend to you.
They dish out so much damage. I'm gonna have to mana up after this. I think this is, yeah, this is his water that he's conjured, isn't it? Oh no, oh, it's nice water, okay. That's nice. Okay, that makes sense because he's 65, so he probably got the level 60 water. That totally makes sense. Ooh, did the warrior fear them? Because he's going to get that other group. Now they're going to leech all my mana. There it goes.
We have not been properly introduced. I have such fascinating things to show you.
Next time I'm going to use Tranquility.
I must bid you farewell.
I wanted that ring for Kitty form. Let's reform this with a new group. I miss being able to pull up my my mount and just 1700. That's nice, but I don't want any of this low stuff anymore. I'm going to go to Honor Hold and buy like 5 stacks of the 65 water, because it's the only water I'm going to need from now on. It's basically the end game water. There is no better as far as I'm aware. My sister sent me something I'm going to read. Okay, something about, you can go look at this if you want to. It is an article about Chris Metzen on PC Gamer. World of Warcraft producer says Chris Metzen sometimes wishes Blizzard hadn't called it Warcraft because it sounds intimidating, and some fans are not taking it well. It wasn't a serious comment, but some folks are taking it way too seriously. Yeah, people... What? People on the internet overreacting to something? How dare they? I can't believe it. I don't want to do your stupid... I guess I'm not reading this because it's putting this bullshit up on the screen, and I'm not doing it. No. 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 Okay, there we go. I have it in dark mode, so sometimes elements go away. Let's see. Yeah, the Warhammer things that they borrowed. All right, yeah, I get it. All right, so let's go to Honor Hold. And go buy that water. I would hearth, but my hearth is down. 15 minutes left. We don't get a shorter hearth until Wrath. When I think they lower it to 30 minutes. Or is that Cataclysm where you have the guild perk that lowers it? At some point it gets lowered down to even 15 minutes. It's crazy. Sort of neutralizes the drama of it. You know, oh, I gotta burn my hearth. Oh, well, you must do what you must do. It's a whole hour of your life. You must commit to that. Not really, but that's what it feels like. Layer 16, yeah, they finally added more layers. Finally, whoops. This way. I came out in the wrong place. Leave me alone. Spit, spit, spit. Fortunately, he can't catch me. I went out the wrong place. I thought I was at the north exit, but I went out at the east exit. Trying to get to Shatrith. Or Shatrat. I don't want to stop. Once I get all that water, then I'll feel comfortable about healing again, because, you know, my mana pool is getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and it's basically going to be necessary for me to use the 65 water exclusively. Like, the mage water is just not going to cut it anymore. There we go. Because, you know, I've gotten a couple extra pieces. Fine, 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 whatever. I'm in Healy gear. I'm not going to try to fight you. It'll take me forever. I mean, I could put a couple like feral spells on the bar like I do in Mop and try to, like, you know, mangle, 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 ferocious bite, or mangle, mangle, rip. Maybe I'll do that. But I'm so used to having this here, like as a 1 is my emergency oh shit button. Let's go up here. Looks like the internet's behaving today. That's a good thing. I'm not dropping any frames yet. So I figured out something. That I remembered this from when I was doing, what was it? WoW Hardcore in Wrath. You can be 5 levels above a quest. Like if this says missing missive, right? I can be level 66, which is 5 levels above that, and still get the full amount of XP or / gold. Right? So to that end, my plan. I went through, and it looks like there's no other, quests that are lower than 61 at this point. They're all 61 or higher, right? So at this point, I'm not doing any more quests. I'm going to get to 61, then I'm going to go around and do all the level 61 quests, right? and then stop and then do dungeon grind. When I hit 67, I'll go back and do all the level 62 quests, the ones that are left, right? Now, the reason I'm doing that is because I can get the full XP amount, right? I'm not gimping myself on XP, and I can be far, far more powerful doing them, which makes them much more fun to do as a kitty, right? If I were a hunter, I wouldn't care, because hunters are just way overpowered. You know, you can solo bosses, you know, or enemies that are 3 levels above you, and it's like no sweat, right? But as a feral kitty, you're very ouchy in many cases. You know, if you get a few misses, then you can fall way behind on your DPS, and then you start taking more and more damage, and it's unpleasant to say the least. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back through when I'm 5 levels above the quests. Until then, I'm just doing dungeon grinding, nothing but dungeon grinding. I did do some quests out here, like I did the Sporagar quests out here. I started doing them because I was farming the spawning glen for, and over here at the Deadmire, I was just farming, right? I was just mostly just harvesting or herbing the bog lords and the corrupted ancients, or whatever they're called, the elemental plant dudes that are like, you know, lumbering along. But you can harvest them, and you can get motes of life. You can get uncategorized plant things. You can get fellweed. You can get terracone. You get all sorts of nice things as an herbalist. So it's like the first time they've actually added enemies that you can harvest as a profession, which is really nice. And so I basically just spent like an hour just harvesting over here, and then I went over here and I harvested, and I had like several bog tendrils, and I had a whole bunch of like 50 uncategorized plant parts or whatever. And so I had finally reached honored with CE. So I thought, well, I'll go turn in, or no, I wasn't honored. I was about halfway to honored. So I thought, well, I'll go turn in the plant parts. So I turned in those plant parts. Or no, I went to the auction house to see, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to sell them, right. So I mailed them to my auction character. I was going to post them, but they were only like 9 silver each. And I'm like, holy shit, I'm going to buy a crap ton of those and just zerg my way to honored so I don't have to keep running dungeons. So I did that. I bought like 150 of them. So I had 200 plant parts, unidentified plant parts, turned all those in over here, finally hit honored. Sadly, I didn't get any little pouches that follow up with another quest. That bummed me out. So once honored, you can't turn those in anymore. So I just had whatever excess I had, which was like the 50 that I harvested, sent them to my auction character, and she ended up just posting them, and they sold for just a little bit more than what I bought them for, which was nice. But now they're up to like 18 silver each, so I could have waited a day, but doesn't matter. They can go up, they can go down. You sell them when you got them. So now the only things, and I also did the quests. I got the quests from these guys to go into Underbog, and I did that. So I turned those in. So these guys, I am all the way up to almost honored with them. I could turn in fertile spores and or more hibiscus to get honored. I don't really need them. So like if I look at what they have to sell over here under factions, and I go to Sporagar, makes me think Beauregard. At honored, there's this cape, but it doesn't really do anything for me. This doesn't do anything for me, right? It's not really a weapon I would hold. This is about the only thing that interests me, and that's when I finally go alchemist. But by then I'll be 70, and I can just go farm for regular underbog for sanguine hibiscus, right? And exalted, there's literally nothing I care about, right? Shrouding potion, don't care. Pet, don't care. Tabard, don't care. I like saying tabard because it makes people infuriated. Or it infuriates people. It's a tabard.
Greetings.
All right, let me take Look at that, beautiful. 7,200, almost my entire mana pool in one shot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20.
Go with honor.
So what I'll do is I'll mail some of these to my return gal. So they're always at my mailbox, no matter where I am. Of course, I have to remember to return them. Alright, so these go to the auction gal. That's the quest item for to send me to CE over here, right? I went and got it from my mailbox. That way when I hit 66 or 67. Sorry. 66, which is, you know, right there. I can just turn that quest in real quick and then do a couple more quests in this area. Just solo them, even if they're like the Colossus ones here, I could just solo those. It shouldn't be that ouchy in tank form. Okay, so let's go back over here. Let's do another Mana Tombs. Maybe I'll do an Alkanite Crypts after that. I'm still wanting some things from Blood Furnace and from Mana Tombs. From all of them. I got really lucky getting this one, right? And then didn't get that. Really want that. Haven't gotten it. That would be lovely. And the ring I obviously just missed out on. I would love that too. But mostly just the cloak, the boots, and the ring. Don't care about that. So yeah, I would love those things. So I'm gonna run it again. Let me go get some ice. I'll be right back. My goal last evening was to hit 65 by around lunchtime today, and I did, so that's good. I also need to pop over to Mists of Pandaria and do the Dark Moon Fair turn-ins on each of my profession characters that I have. I did it on my high-end characters this morning. That took about an hour. And, well, maybe about an hour. And so it is a time commitment. I'm not looking forward to it, but it's something I decided I would do a long time ago. How am I doing on consumables? Okay, I'm doing pretty well. Let's send that home. Even though I'll ultimately be Aldor, I can go to either one. How am I doing on reagents? 13 and 8. Okay, that's fine. That works. Okay, so now we're going to go east and then south. Let me put another Mana Tombs run together. Or maybe I'll just list myself and see what happens. Dungeons, Mana Tombs. You know what I should do? I should list myself as a leader, right? Oh. Maybe, yeah, that's fine. You just kind of go for whatever shows up. Yeah, I'll take level 67s. Howdy. Be friendly. Goes a long way. Make sure I set my roll. More world. No. I don't want a 63 paladin. No. I'll take a 64 if he's still available. All right. I'll take an enhancement shaman. How about that guy's disappeared in 2 seconds? Schmuck. Jeez Louise. Okay, Nettle Blaze. Why isn't it giving me... Oh, it's because over here. Okay. We'll try a 64. 65 warrior. That's okay. And now we just need one more DPS, right? Mage, and nice to have a... let's see here. Let's go with a... we really would like a... Be nice to have... Shaman. Light year, that's nice. 65 paladin, but we already have our tank, so it's fine. We'll figure it out. I'm not going to kick someone I already have just because something more appealing shows up. That's sort of a dick move. Let's see. Healing. Invite. There we go. So, I am at the stone. A second here. I love that I can instant cast when I'm facing the wrong way. That's always been so great. Thank you for blocking that heal. Awesome. We have good mages. Good job. Counterspell. Crap. Trying not to cast regrowth if I can, because it is a very expensive heal. It heals for a lot over time, but it is expensive. It's going to get topped off. Come on, do your last tick, and boop. Auto boop at the end. Little healing boop. The lovely thing about a non-mana using tank, so warriors, druids, is that they don't have to worry about the mana draw. The mana leech. If they get close to me, they'll just zap all my mana. And a paladin tank, they'll just zap their mana right away. It's unpleasant. Just like the dark casters. Anticipatory heal. Just going to rely on their natural regen at that point. Maybe. Nope. Ah, got a big one. Now I could use Swift Men, but I think I'll save that for a more oh shit moment than I just want to top him off kind of a thing. Wait till that pops and boop. Like if all of a sudden he goes down to like a fourth of his health. Three-second delay. There goes the heal. The next heal. The next heal. There it is. Those 568s. And my healing. Why is my bonus healing down? That's weird. What was I doing before? How was my healing so high? What was that? Was that some buff? Oop. 2, 1, boop. Oh, no one zoinked it. The bear had to do it at the cost of a 1 minute cooldown on his. Maybe the mages had their thing on cooldown as well. It's really nice if you have a rogue. Oh my god, it's amazing to have a rogue, because they can just like interrupt like all the time. Like, what is it, every 10 seconds or so? Don't let him heal. After a while, you get used to the idea that, a particular kind of tank, at a certain level, at a certain kind of a skill level, will require only, one life balloon for a certain number of enemies, a certain number of type of enemies. And you can almost rely on that. Where you're like, okay, I don't really need to hot him up too much. And sometimes they'll need 2. And maybe some supplemental healing as well. But ideally, all you want is a life bloom on the tank. Like 1 life bloom would be beautiful. Like if we were in here with a level 70 tank, 1 life bloom would be enough. And I would just cast it, let it expire, cast it, let it expire, it would be perfect. I'm gonna get way far away. I'm gonna try to break line of sight on his mana burn. If I have to. good healer is really going to be what makes or breaks your run. A good healer can make up for a middling tank, to be honest. If you're a really good healer, you want to be the healer. If you're a really good tank, you got to pray you get a good healer, because a bad healer is going to make everything terrible. Right here, I have time to cast this, right? I don't have to worry that he's going to die in 2 seconds. Good job, mages. When that pink shows up, that's a curse, and I want the mages to take care of that. It's one of the reasons I bring a mage. The other reason is because they have really good AoE. I'm watching that guy. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Ready to break line of sight if I have to. Here. Good job. Interrupt that. God, these guys are awesome. Little encouragement never hurts. People actually do better when you praise them. It's like, yeah, we're awesome. And they sort of get energized and want to do a little even better than they were doing before. Big damage when those guys explode. It's best if range can take them out. See, I can break line of sight here if I have to. So watching their cast bars. They can't burn me if I'm out of line of sight. Now that right there is the emergency. Okay, good. Now this guy hurts. I probably will have to do a regrowth here in a second. Maybe not. Well, maybe we'll get lucky. Yeah, got lucky. Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I can line of sight. They must have some sort of a dot on them. Please, please, drop the healing cloak. him to 3 stacks. Myself to another stack. Here it comes. Excellent. Yes. That was worth the whole run just by itself. That's very nice. Oh, it's a dark caster. I don't have any really good place to hide. That's okay, they killed it. Can't see shit. Yes! Oh my god, so good. It's so much better than what I had. I'm gonna go break line of sight if I have to. Excellent. You have to. I mean, they could put down a poison cleansing totem. That would work as well. God, I missed that. That was so great. Poison cleansing totem. I miss when having totems matter. Like it was a core part of your gameplay. That was so cool. He's dead. Excellent. Boop, boop, boop. Really shouldn't be taking them that far towards the next set of enemies. You should be over on this side of the room. Polymorph. I'm trying to polymorph us. That was funny the last time when we had 2 sheep. 2 of our players were completely sheeped out. It's funny. My 70. What changed? Something changed. Did I forget to update something in my gear? I don't think so. My MP5 should be, yeah, it's holding pretty steady as that rises. There was something about the last group. I should watch the video to see what it was. To see why. Was it, what was it? Was it a spell enhancement thing from a shaman? Was it the melee shaman? That's probably what it was, right? Or maybe There's something that makes spells stronger, and I forget what it is. Shit. I should know that. By now, I should. Yeah, this tank is doing really well. Everyone's doing really well. Making the run really fun. Mana Tombs shouldn't be arduous. Like, it was arduous. I've had 2 really bad runs so far. Like, they were both yesterday. One of them, people didn't know what they were doing. I kind of didn't remember what to do, so that's sort of my fault too. I didn't tell people, do this, do that. Don't panic, don't panic. He has health left. I'll do it. Boop. Watching those enemies. Watching what's happening. I don't want to angle too far down because then I can't see what's happening, and that's part of why I'm here, is to see what's happening. That's the only way you can really anticipate properly what's going to hit you next. So both of those. Yep, he's getting hit hard this time. I considered using the baby regrowth, but with Life Bloom, there's not really much point. Life Bloom takes the place of the baby regrowth, and it just messes up my execution of my spells, where they would go, and where the hot icons go on my display. I'm going to go ahead and stack them up to 3 here. 3, 2, 1, boop. I'll just let that expire, but that'll keep going until it expires, at which point it'll heal him up. Yes, right at the end of the fight. Perfect. Great timing. Now, hopefully he knows to bring this enemy down a little bit so I can heal him. Good job, good job, good job. It's really annoying when the tank runs up on the platform. It's like I can't reach a buddy. At least the tank healed me. That was nice. That one and that one and this one. That's why my healing is down. I lost my buffs. Right? No, that was with buffs. Come on, mages, do your thing. Thank you. Put a dot on them. Ooh, he's getting bold. He's trusting us to get rid of the terror while he's pulling the next pull. That's like a retail thing. We're gonna chain pull, buddy! Now he's taking too much damage. Now that's an emergency right there. And that's another emergency. Taking a lot of damage all at once. I don't like that. Clean up with just one spell, maybe. At the end. No.
What is this? Oh, you must forgive me, but I was not expecting company. As you can see, we are somewhat preoccupied right now. But no matter. As I am a gracious host, I will tend to you. Resto.
Wanted to get it before it expired. Okay, someone decurse. Thank you. Good job. I should probably put this right there. Actually, I should probably put it right there.
I have longed for a good adventure. I have such fascinating things to show you. I must bid you farewell.
don't like the green because it blends in too much. I prefer like condom or skull because it's contrasting. I tend to choose a color that goes against the instance in general. I have no problem finding a tank. It's a bummer when people like I'm not going to be a part of this. This boss is actually really easy. In fact, I'll go ahead and course, my hit is not good in this build. Innervate. Oh, he had it too. The LFG bulletin board is amazing for this. Till everyone gets in. Let's see. Let me do this. Bars get fixed. 240 now. That's amazing. It's always with a new tank. It's always, is he going to be very ouchy or is he not going to be ouchy at all? 3 stacks on him. We do that. That's too much for him at once. Whew, boy. He's really ouchy. Whew. There we go. Watch your threat there, Tur. Okay, 885 and 240. That's amazing. Thanks to that and the mana totem. Pre-hot him. They're going to get aggro on him. We have a... I'm watching to see if I need a left click there. Boop. There we go. Excellent. With a new tank and a new player, you're always like, does this person know how to do this and that and the other? And it's like, I don't know. We shall see. Obviously, his health pool is not going to be the same as a bear tank. Bear tank tends to have a really deep health pool if, you know, their built well. Put 3 stacks here, just in case he accidentally hits. People really shouldn't need that much healing, like, ongoing. Oop. Okay, so everyone gets 1 hit. It doesn't affect the elementals, by the way. Those gloves have dropped every single time. I think it was that totem that was giving me the extra. Was that Grace of Air? I think that was Grace of Air. Nice totem if that's the case. Boop. Oh man. Come on, you can make it out. Make it out. I believe in you. There we go. You're sort of hoping that your hots, you know, can do enough healing before they buy the farm, you know? Sometimes. It's like, you know, realize that you're taking damage. Move out of whatever you're in, please. On the tank first. That was my bad. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Boop, there we go. Usually on trash, one stack is sufficient if the tank is geared. On a boss, it's like, no, I'm going to put 3 stacks on you because I don't know if I'm going to be incapacitated, and I want you to get those big heals, like that nice rolling hot. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. That was a big pull. I'm gonna go 3 stacks on that. I'll let that expire. Okay, I guess someone's on the escort. Might be the tank. The tank needs to step out. There we go. Very good. Very smart to step out of that melee. Yep, just get the terror. There you go. Pull him way back. That's not funny. I was gonna say Paladin Core. Like Pal Core. Oh dear, he's pulling the whole group. Alright, that's gonna be multiple heals. And you're out of my line of sight. Can't heal you. Can't reach you, Tur. Technically, shaman is a class. I don't care if they get off a heal. Just burning our mana is just the worst. We can just DPS just a little bit longer, and that's fine. Shit. They got it off. He got a Nexus Terror with them. Bad. I'm gonna have to burn into my innervate. Okay, Mr. Gun. Yep, step away from the leech. Good job. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to try to line of sight. I see one of them casting. I don't care about a heal. I care about a mana burn. That's all I care about. One priest is fine. Good, we made it past the super ouchie part. It's so weird that they put the super ouchie bit in. Oh god, I hate that right there. Not worth anything. I'm going to break line of sight here if I can. Excellent. I think that's the last of the Dark Casters. Please. Please. I think... Oh, no, I did get the cloak, didn't I? I would love to get that. Love to get the boots. Prison? What's that? That's a new one. I haven't seen that in a while. Yes. That makes me so happy to get those boots. And an instant cast for you. No poison. Not on the job. Let's see, I have 22 minutes on all my buffs. $784, $240. Boy, that's really good regen. I mean, it's thanks to that, mostly. When he drops the mana totem, it's going to go up even higher. So it's just amazing. Wipe it real good. I don't think I want to be in a guild called Wipe It Real Good. Maybe wipe it really well. You know, if they had a grammatically correct guild name, that would be preferable. Oh, nope, there is a Dark Caster. Look at that, 2 of them. Man. Okay, so we're not done with the Dark Casters. That's right, because I remember doing the line of sight here. Excellent. Please, please, please pull everything back. Oh, God. This is going to be bad. He pulled way too much. I'm going to have to stack him up to 3 stacks. 1, 3rd stack. Let that pop. Hit it again. Okay, that's better. I'll keep him at 3 stacks for now. Let that drop off. Then add 1 stack. Oh, Tremor Totem. Right. Good. I guess that makes a lot of sense. Certainly makes it less dangerous. Dark Caster, yep. I don't know if I can line of sight this. Maybe around this hill. All right, good. Yeah, the old 360 joke. Basically trolling. People are going to be like, It's like WoW was the first MMO. It's like, it's obviously false. You know, they're just trolling to have rage bait people. It's like 360 means you're facing the same way, you idiot. He knows that. He's just baiting. Don't fall for it. Oh dear. Silenced. Good job. He bopped me. That was very clever. Since we're out of combat. He probably, I wonder if he feels bad for having pulled too much. That was definitely too much. I'm not getting my, Did you replace with something else? That's fine. I think I'm doing okay on regen. Well, maybe not. I'll reapply that. Slow going to 66. Probably should move up to a higher level zone soon. Will boop you. Stack you up to 3. I'll let that expire. That was probably the wrong move. Please pull it onto the stairs. Tur, where are you? Good job, mages. How's my rep on this guy? Let's see. Consortium. Oh, almost to honored. Nice. Very nice. I'll be honored by the end of this. Oh. Nova World buffs is out of date. Got it. So I'm done running mana tombs after this because my consortium rep is honored. And I don't think I can get any higher than 1 point below honored. So that sets me up to do the consortium quests wherever they exist. You know, I should have held on to the consortium quest. Now I'm thinking about it. The turn-ins, I should have held on to those. That was my bad. But I did want the gear. So there was that. I just wasn't thinking, oh dear. We're gonna get some sheep. unfortunately, when they get sheep, they get healed as well.
What is this? Oh, you must forgive me, but I was not expecting company. As you can see, we are somewhat preoccupied right now. But no matter. As I am a gracious host, I will tend to you.
Out of there. Get out of there.
I have longed for a good adventure. I have such fascinating things to show you. Bid you farewell.
No one's asking for I think I'm gonna do yeah, I'm stuck at honored minus 1 point. So yeah. Which I do. I need a break. I need to like get up and stretch my feet. I need to load the dishwasher and do all... Whoops, wrong entrance. That takes me to the wrong place. I'm gonna go over here. This takes me to the right place. Or the left place, if you're going left and right. I do love those purified drainic waters. Waters. You check my reagent or my consumables as well. I'll need to fish up more. Oh, you know what? I have more on the pantry character. That's right. So this would give me another 44. And more spirit. I might try that for a while. See how that works. Sacrifice a little MP5. Some spirit-based regen. Some spirit-based healing. And some straight added healing. Because my spirit gets converted to healing with tree form. Right? If you look at that, it's like, you know, your level of spirit. Increased healing received by 25% of your total spirit for all members. So, this food technically is not just plus 44 healing, it's plus 49 healing, right? Because it's an extra 5 from the spirit. So it's sort of like having 2 of these stacked on top of each other, which is nice. And I get this, which adds another spirit, or another 6 spirit, or 6 healing, right? Intellect, deeper pool, little slightly higher crit rate from this, plus another 6 healing. Ooh. Let me swap over. Yes, so I can get that before someone else picks it up. Let me put my boots in. Save that. Mana. There will be now. I'm 65 now, so this stuff is going to see me a little bit less. 3 terracone, nice. They added more terracone spawn locations, which is nice. And made them sort of refresh faster. Which is, in a negative way, it does depress the value of terracone. But in a good way, it also means we don't have to like fight over them and spend out the wazoo for them. DPS for BF or ramps. You know, I would love to do BF, but you are too low for that, man. 60? No. Be 62 for Blood Furnace. You're going to be missing every other swing, almost. That's an exaggeration, but it feels like that at 60. Because there's level 62 and 63 enemies in there. Unless you have amazing amounts of hit and expertise. Assuming your enhancement, but just spell hit if nothing else. Wakshingao, okay. Got some of these little spirit shards. I need to go see what I can buy with those. I know you can buy gems. That's usually one of the best things to buy. But there's also, isn't there gear you can buy with that? Let's see here. PvP. Isn't this Tarakar spirit shards? Yeah, so you can actually get some really nice stuff, you know? If you just keep collecting spirit shards from doing either the PvP stuff back and forth or doing the yeah, nice gems. Look at that. Not bad. These would be a waste. But yeah, it's if you want to keep running dungeons and keep collecting those things, I mean, that's not bad at all. I wouldn't do this one, but I would do that one. But could also do one of these. This one. That's, I mean, that's a hell of an upgrade. It's only 46% for feral, but for Guardian, which I need to update. Put in my Guardian set and put in my, let's see, restoration. I guess these boots are better for, because of the stamina, right? Yeah. Wait. Oh, bears don't parry. Bears can't parry because we have no weapons out. I mean, we don't use our weapon as a weapon. It's just a stat stick, so we can't parry with it, right? But we can dodge. Let's see here. Nothing else says Guardian, right? I did update Pawn's settings based on the latest, quote, theory crafting, so it should give me more reliable information. Although I probably should update the Guardian one, too. I think I only did Feral and Restoration. I did get rid of my carrot, and I put in this. So when I'm questing and I'm just out, you know, killing things, anytime I kill a target, get a nice little 200 health buff. This, same thing. This is from Manitomb's first boss, Pandemonius. 20% chance per combo point to heal myself. It's just a nice quality of... This is quality of life. This is quality of life. It's not, you know, best in slot or anything, but it's if I'm out and questing and I'm like, you know, now I don't have to heal myself all the time.
I have one of
Plus I get,
items.
where is it? Down here? Yeah. 100% chance to heal themselves for 4% of the total when they critically hit. Right? And this can actually occur quite a bit. So,
We will have justice.
nice. Okay, so I think we're all done with this, right? Healing cloak. Absolutely. All right.
Death to all who oppose us.
Death! I almost have enough to buy a metagem. That's nice. Don't have any gear that would need it just yet. Let's sell this ham hog.
What do you seek?
Also probably put this somewhere. Put that there just in case. I'll put this here.
Farewell.
Yeah. I do have Ravager dogs as well. I made a whole bunch of those. I didn't kill them, but I just bought these super cheap. They were like 10 silver each on the auction house. The uncooked ones. And I used that to level my cooking up. And then I'm all the way up to 348 now. My fishing is still a little bit behind. It's 325. But, you know, these guys are almost caught up. So doing okay. Doing well. Okay. Time to load the dishwasher, take a little bit of a break, come back and do Auchenai Crypts, which is the next one up. And we're shooting for... Is there anything I missed out of... Oops, not Sethic. Manitombs. Is there anything I didn't get? I got that. Got that. Got that. Didn't need that. I didn't get that. That's the only thing I didn't get. I wanted everything else. Didn't get that, sadly. And trash. This is on heroic, right? Yeah, it's heroic version. Trash. Keys, yeah. All right. Wait, what's that keys thing? Yeah, that's not for Manitombs. Why does this show up under Manitombs? This must just be for all of the... all four of these, right? Just the different things that you need to get in or things that you can obtain. All right, so I'm going to stop streaming. Be back later. Half an hour, I don't know. I'm not going to play this evening probably because my wife is like, we really need to reconnect and watch things together and cuddle. And I'm like, okay. I put her off since Thursday night, which is normally Thursday and Friday and Sunday nights are usually like cuddle and watch things nights. and I begged off Thursday and Friday for obvious reasons because of a girlfriend. No, because of WoW. I don't have a girlfriend. That would be gross. But good to go. Can you imagine having to deal with 2 women nagging you all the time? Ugh. All right, see ya.